We gaan bellen met Sevgi Aktas. Sevgi heeft purpose-driven learning meegemaakt in een honoursprogramma en is bijna klaar met een masterstudie onderwijskunde aan de Universiteit Twente. Het gesprek met Sevgi voeren we in het Engels. Ik ga haar nu bellen.
Hi.
Hi, Sevgi.
Hello, Sevgi. I'm Niti Marjan. I'm in the studio with Alde van Duivenbode, and we have a couple questions. We have a couple questions for you. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I am ready. Let's go.
Okay, Sevgi, how were your teachers at Saxion role models for you?
So for me, it was actually important that I would have teachers as role models, because they would always spark something inside of me if I would really look up to them and see, oh, this is what I could be doing, or that they just spark, something inside of me. In that way, I would look up to them if they really enjoy what they are doing, and I would get just more curious and like, really, yes, I want to do this too, kind of feeling. So for me, it's really important that whatever that person is doing, so the teacher is doing, that he or she just enjoys it really, that you can just see how much meaning or like energy it just gives that person, and you really that this feeling is always conveyed to the students. So I would just really appreciate when the teacher is in a way an expert in it, but also more than that is really enjoying whatever they are doing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And have you experienced differences when we compare, for example, your experience in honors education and in your regular bachelor?
For sure, I would say. So sometimes, not all the time, but the honors program is just a completely different experience, and the teachers also are completely different in that environment in a way, I would say, because it means something else to them. Whenever there are more boundaries and guidelines, I felt they were a bit more strict, but in the honors program, they were just enjoying themselves as well, just like as the students did.
Okay. They were enjoying it more. And what did that bring you? Can you say something about that?
I think that would go a bit back to the role model question, because they would, as said, enjoy what they are doing, and so that would make a difference. They take a different, more of their personality. I think I could see in the honors program when teachers were doing the honors program, and different from the usual bachelor program, basically. I think what was really great, and I love to look back to my honors program, because I was doing basically most of my development during the honors program more than in my bachelor, because specifically because there were not many boundaries. Sometimes the boundaries can also be very confusing and a struggle for you to what am I supposed to do here? So I also had a lot of questions about what am I supposed to do here? But I think it was actually really finding out for me who I am and what I like to do. So what do I find meaning in things? What drives me? What is my purpose in a way? That's also what we would be always asking and trying to figure out, what is our purpose? What is our mission in life, in this world? So we were in a quest on finding that out, and because there were no constraints. It was for me it really sparked my creativity, and I would always ask myself, okay, what do I want to do, and what do I bring out to the people? So I didn't really ask myself I did also ask myself, what can I do, as a person, what am I about, but also that I find my own way in who I am and what means to me. And during the honors program, I would find out that because there were I could do anything. We were always encouraged to do just do whatever you find interesting. So this initial spark inside yourself, you are on a quest on finding that out. At least for me, that was always, what do I want to bring? What is interesting to me or inspiring?
Yeah.
And at one point, I just took action and did it, and that was something that was so liberating in a way, also for me, and inspiring.
Okay. Hey, and maybe one last question. Did you find a purpose? So can you explain to us what the purpose is in what you do, or what you want to do, or in what direction you're headed?
Yeah. So although this is really a deep question, I think over the years I found my answer, and with the help of the honors program, that for me, I want to help people to find parts of themselves, their true self. So my purpose, in a way, in life is that I also make people spark.
Yeah.
So something inside of them that they can find out. And that's what I think was also with purpose is also, it's not about what, in a way, not you are about or what you put out into the world, but how you engage with people and so basically connecting with other people and how you can bring something valuable to their life. And that's what I am trying to do.
We hebben in de afgelopen jaren purpose-driven learning toegepast in diverse contexten, lokaal, landelijk en internationaal. Dat deden we met studenten, onderwijsprofessionals en mensen van buiten het onderwijs. Onderscheidend in purpose-driven learning, of PDL, is dat het autonoom collectief is. Het individu is het uitgangspunt, maar het leren gebeurt in een collectief. En dat kan diverse omvang hebben, zoals in een 3-jarig honoursprogramma, in een leergang van een half jaar of een 1- en 2-daagse scholing voor docenten. We hebben deze scholingen kunnen uitwerken mede dankzij een NRO Comenius Leadership Beurs.